Okay, so in today's video, we'll be focusing much on the signs and symptoms that you notice if you have Polycystic Ovarian Syndrome, which is PCOS. If you are new to this channel, my name is Emmanuel, a licensed physician assistant by profession. Without wasting my time, let us look at signs and symptoms that you notice. So the first thing is irregular menstruation. So if you are one kind of person that you notice that your menses do not come on time, and sometimes it delays, probably it gives clue that you might have Polycystic Ovarian Syndrome. Sometimes you might miss your menses completely. Meanwhile, you are not pregnant. The second thing is unexplained weight gain. Meanwhile, you are controlling your diet, you are doing exercises, you are doing whatever you wish that it can help with your weight gain. However, you are unable to control your weight. And most of the time, the weight is more at your waist, your central region of your body. The third thing is persistent acne or pimples. You have tried to manage or treat it, it's still not going. Probably it might be that you have polycystic ovarian syndrome, which is PCOS. The fourth thing is excessive hair growth, which is more at your face and sometimes your body. The next thing is thinning of your hair. As a woman, you shouldn't be losing hair on your head. However, if you have polycystic ovarian syndrome, because of this masculine hormones you have within your body, you begin losing some amount of hair on your head, and that will lead to female baldness. The next thing is you find it difficult trying to get pregnant. You have do all that you can, but yet still you are unable to get pregnant. It might probably be that you have polycystic ovarian syndrome. The next thing is dark skin patches on your body, and this is more at your neck, armpit, and sometimes your chest, and this is what we call acanthosis nigricans. There are also some people that they are asymptomatic. This means that it is only picked up when we do certain kind of investigation. However, they might not be showing any of these signs and symptoms, and these people are the asymptomatic people. Now, one thing you need to have it in mind is that you shouldn't wait to see all these signs and symptoms before you will say that you might have polycystic ovarian syndrome. When you notice one or two of these signs, it is advisable to meet your medical doctor for further investigations and checks to be done in order to know whether it is polycystic ovarian syndrome that is causing you experiencing those signs and symptoms or not. I hope you understand. Actually, I've made a video explaining what really causes polycystic ovarian syndrome, which is here. So after watching this video, you can find time and watch that video too on my YouTube channel. If you find this video helpful, feel free subscribe to this channel for more videos, like this video, and then share this video to many people. If you are new to this channel, my name is Emmanuel, a licensed physician assistant by profession.